Hoi An is the kind of place that feels like a small, bright secret tucked into the central coast of Vietnam. Imagine narrow streets that open onto a slow river, houses painted in warm yellow, paper lanterns bobbing like gentle jewels every evening, and bicycles carrying baskets of fresh herbs. This is Hoi An, a compact town on the Thu Bon River near the South China Sea, famous for its perfectly preserved ancient town, incredible tailors, and a magical nightly lantern scene that draws travelers from all over the world. It started centuries ago as a busy trading port where Chinese, Japanese, Portuguese, and local Vietnamese merchants met. Those layers of history still show in the architecture: wooden shop houses with carved beams, a covered Japanese bridge, and little assembly halls that once served immigrant communities. Unlike big cities, Hoi An moves at a friendly, human pace, with history folded into everyday life rather than boxed up in museums. Walk any street, and you will notice the blend of influences and the relaxed charm that makes the town so famous. The town's appearance is one of its strongest attractions. Buildings wear a familiar palette of sun-washed yellow-red tile roofs and ornate wooden shutters. The riverside restaurants set out low wooden tables, and scooters whisk past with basketfuls of greens. In the evening, the entire old quarter softens into lantern light, the river reflects, strings of color paper lamps float downstream, and families and couples drift along in small boats. It's cinematic, but also cozy and real. Hoi An's climate is tropical, with a distinct dry season and a wet season. The best time to visit is usually from February to April, when the weather is warm, skies are mostly clear, and humidity is gentle. May to August can be hot, and the rainy season from September to November brings heavier rains and occasional floods, which can make the town quieter and sometimes more atmospheric if you don't mind sudden showers. If you want beach time, plan for the dry months. Everyday life in Hoi An has a pleasant, local rhythm. Early mornings are for market visits where fishmongers and vegetable sellers trade loudly and locals pick the freshest produce. Coffee shops open to a smell of roasted beans and Vietnamese coffee dripping slow into condensed milk. People cycle everywhere. It's common to see families on a single bike or a tailor measuring fabric with quick, practiced hands. Food is central to life here. Hoi An's specialties like ko lo, a noodle dish with a local chew, and smoky pork, and white rose dumplings are memorable and reflect the town's river and sea mix. Must-see places are easy to fit into a short trip because everything is compact. Start in the ancient town to wander narrow lanes and peek into old merchant houses. Visit the Japanese covered bridge for a photo and a slice of history. Stop at a local market to watch food prepared and to taste street snacks. Head down to An Bang Beach or Kuo Day for a seaside break, and consider a short trip to the nearby My Son ruins for an atmospheric glimpse of ancient Champa temples. Don't miss the lantern-lit river at night. Float a paper lantern or join a small boat for one of the most memorable scenes in Southeast Asia. Tra Cu Vegetable Village, just outside town, is a peaceful spot to learn about local farming and enjoy a simple fresh meal. Practical tips make a Hoi An trip smoother. Bring cash, Vietnamese dong, because many small shops and food stalls don't accept cards. Bargaining is normal in markets and tailor shops, but keep it friendly. Tailors can often make high-quality clothing in a day or two, so allow time if you want custom pieces. Respectful dress is appreciated when visiting temples and assembly halls. Rent a bicycle to explore at the town's gentle pace, and be cautious on busy roads when sharing space with scooters. Pack sunscreen and mosquito repellent, and consider a lightweight rain jacket during the wet months. If you are coming from Da Nang, it's a short taxi or bus ride and a convenient first stop on a Vietnam itinerary. Hoi An feels like a place you can fall in love with slowly, full of simple pleasures, sensory details, and human warmth. Whether you come for the food, the history, the tailors, or the lantern glow, you will leave with memories of a town that remembers how to take its time and show visitors its best side. In Hoi An, the ordinary, a bowl of noodles, a river sunset, a tailor's careful stitch turns into something quietly unforgettable, and that's the real magic you will carry home.